Holden scoring a shorthanded goal for London. Paul Holden with that big shorthanded marker to go along with a goal from Trevor Dam to make it 2-0 for London after a pair of periods. CHL this week still to come. We'll be back to Sudbury in a moment. Well, Paul Holden with a big shorthanded goal for the London Knights. Trevor Dam with the other one. The big story, though, Sudbury 0 for 7 on the power play. Plus, they've given up a shorthanded goal. CHL this week is next. It's at 2-0, and that is where we sit. Dam with his 20th, perhaps damning or dampening the hopes of the Sudbury Wolves. Shots on goal in the second. Lots of action. 16-15 for the Wolves.
Sudbury Wolves challenge is to get the offense in gear and beat John Tanner, who's been unbeatable so far this game.
That's Paul DiPietro. Concentration in his eyes.
That's the guy that's got to do it for the Wolves. He's been their main man, the leading scorer in the Ontario League. And he's been kept off the score sheet completely tonight.
So they start the period at even strength. But not on the scoreboard where London is up by a pair. Shot in from the point, punched in on goal by Paul Holden. That's knocked away. In front now, Martel with a good chance. He's had a few of them. Kovacs to LaForge. And LeBlanc breaks that up. Holden gets it out. John Batiste across to Holden. Tapped out at center. Falsey back at his own blue line. 19:14 to play in the third period. We're just underway. I'm Paul Romanuk with Bob McKenzie. CHL Sunday night on TSN. Pass was behind LaForge. Gloved ahead, and that'll stop it. Well, he's been in this situation, maybe a couple thousand times during his junior hockey coaching career.
Very experienced coach, and he really likes the chemistry on the team, and I think we've seen an example of it tonight. Under heavy siege in the first period, all over the place, can't get anything going, but they didn't get rattled, they didn't get too flustered, and they came back in the second period, a very mature hockey team, even though there's a lot of young players on it.
O'Donnell up at center for DiPietro to Jason Young. On the move, here comes London. Hlushko right through the middle. Good burst of speed from Hlushko. In back of the goal, trying to get it loose. Dam, back to pick it up. Tried to work it in front. He had Corriveau charging, but here comes DiPietro back the other way. DiPietro. Trevor Dam off the boards. Back come the Knights. Hlushko with a shot, rebound. And the teams open it up early in this third period. Chitteroni out at center. Hits the line. Looking for DiPietro. Chitteroni in deep. Trying to center it. Tanner. Holding on, and Jason Young took a little swipe.
You know, Paul, there's only been 4 games this season when Paul DiPietro has been shut out. And one team is responsible for 2 of those 4 shutouts, and I'll give you one guess who it is.
London.
Taser. A very astute gentleman. Wayne Maxner has a game plan, and the game plan is to attack DiPietro. Get on him every opportunity, fluster him, try and frustrate him. He has been known to get frustrated if he doesn't get on the board early, and it'll be interesting to watch him. The challenge for him in the third period as the leading scorer in the league is to get his team back in the game.
And he single-handedly did that on Friday night against Sault Ste. Marie. Scored the tying goal with 8 seconds left. Scored the winning goal in overtime. Tanner hangs on, and eye to eye, or mask to mask with McVicker.
As we mentioned DiPietro's name, we should probably clarify something. He is a first cousin of Rocky DiPietro of the Hamilton Tiger Cats. Now, we've got 2 different pronunciations. In Sault Ste. Marie, DiPietro's hometown, the pronunciation is most certainly DiPietro. In Southern Ontario, they've changed it to DiPietro, and Rocky DiPietro's gone along with that and said, sure, go ahead, call me whatever you want.
Mark Guy moves it up around the boards. Adam Bennett keeps it in. Cahill, shoot it! Off the post, rebound. Etches with a chance. Adam Bennett. Trying to work it in. McKay ties him up. McVicker rolling it in for Cahill. McKay picks it up now for London. Barry Young over to Bennett. Cahill bumping along the boards, trying to get it loose. Knights come away. Sinishin, lead pass for Martel, sprints in there. Cahill out at center, he's belted by Martel. Batiste lifting it back in for London. O'Donnell back to pick it up. Having problems, Martel moving in, almost plucked the loose puck. McVicker coming back around Batiste. Against Holden, back of the goal, centers it right in front. Just rolls through the crease. Glenn Murray couldn't get his stick on it. Tanner way out of his net. LeBlanc. O'Donnell knocks it down, headmans the puck back in. Sinishin will pick it up. McVicker up to bump him. Batiste, number 32 for London. Gets it out with some help, Batiste to Martel. And he will roll it down. And the Knights will take the cue and make some changes. 16:06 to play, third period, 2-0, Sudbury trailing. Here come the Wolves, Matthews. Has his pocket picked royally by Rick Corriveau. Up through the middle, Chris Taylor. Dumping it off, Corriveau carrying on the chase. He and Len McDonald get wrapped up all the way back to the line. Sinishin shoots. Up around the boards. Jason Young, lead pass for Matthews. It's knocked away at the line. Murray, back to Adam Bennett. Back up to Murray over 2 lines.
London Knights have a lot of good young players in the lineup, and one of them is number 12, Chris Taylor. Rated to go in the first round of the NHL draft this year. In fact, he's rated number 10 overall by Central Scouting on the midterm ranking. You see Chris Taylor, he didn't want to smile too much for that picture because he's missing his 4 front teeth. And that happened in a game against the Ottawa 67s. Dennis Purdy scored a goal, and one of the Ottawa 67s in frustration drove the puck like a slap shot after the whistle and took out 4 of Taylor's teeth. It was Chris Simon of the 67s that did that, ended up with a 6-game suspension for his careless act.
Barry Young has some trouble, but finally moves it up ahead to Petro, to Jason Young. And Batiste wraps him up and pounds him into the boards. Penalty coming up. It'll be a boarding call against John Batiste of the London Knights. And has the door being opened to crack for Sudbury.
Well, John Batiste doesn't like it, and I can tell you that Wayne Maxson doesn't like that one either. Because in Wayne Maxson's book, that's a good defensive play. You follow the man up, you take your man out, you ride him out of the play. The question is how much vigor. He certainly put the grab on him, and there's no question that it was unnecessary, but it's done so often in hockey and called so little that I'm sure the London Knights are upset about that.
Not that was DePietro, that was Jason Young. Crashed into the boards, face first.
They've been all over Jason Young tonight. I know that they go after DePietro, but their most physical attacks and their most physical hits have been on young Jason Young, the rookie sniper.
Just a reminder to listen up and keep an eye peeled on TSN later on tonight. Lots of great action to come your way and information. Sports Desk comes up later on tonight, and the Scott Tournament of Hearts, 4th round action. DePietro. And the pressure just starting now for Sudbury. They try to crank it up for a power play. Adam Bennett. To Bartley. Shoots. Tanner, great stop. The rebound off the side of the net. Jason Young with a great chance. Bennett can't keep it into the line. Jason Young right back to the attack. Trying to feed DePietro, knocked away and cleared out. And back behind the play, John Tanner is on both knees. He's getting up slowly. He is up again, but the London goalie shaken up during that last encounter in front of the goal. Terry Chitteroni stopped.
Paul, I think that Tanner, when he went down very hard on his side. And I think he might have knocked the wind out of himself. It might be the extent of it.
1:05 to go in the Sudbury power play. Paul DePietro. Martel takes him out. And Trevor Dam makes sure the puck is gone. 50 seconds, 5-0 to go in the power play for Sudbury. They're down 2-0. Natives getting a little restless.
Certainly are. Textbook penalty killing by the London Knights. A very aggressive penalty killing unit.
Andrew McVicker making some good headway in heavy traffic. Back to the point. Bartley moves up to McVicker. In front. Backhanded wide by Murray. Bartley with a shot. All the way across comes O'Donnell. Can't keep it in. Bartley with 10 seconds to go in the man advantage. To Cahill. Blocked by Mark Guy. Penalized player back on. Cahill back of the net. Knights just want to get a whistle. Long stretch for penalty killing. Cahill, relentless, jabbing at it. See that wolf way up there in the top left corner? Hasn't moved all night.